I found them in Marcus's guest bedroom. The door was cracked, just enough. My fiancée's laugh, breathless, intimate, cut through the bass thumping downstairs. I knew that laugh, the one she used to give me. I pushed the door open. She was straddling him, his hands on her waist, her dress bunched around her hips. They didn't hear me at first, too lost in each other. Then she turned. Our eyes met. 3 seconds of perfect silence. "David!" I closed the door, walked downstairs, got my coat, left the party, didn't say a word. The numbness lasted 40 minutes. I sat in my car outside our apartment, engine running, heat blasting against the February cold. My hands were steady on the wheel. That's what surprised me most, how steady they were. Sarah called 16 times before I walked inside. She was already there, mascara streaked, words tumbling out in a panicked confession I didn't ask for. "It was a mistake. I was drunk. It didn't mean anything." I let her talk, watched her performance with clinical detachment. "How long?" I asked. "Tonight, just tonight, I swear." "How long?" Her face crumpled. 3 months. I nodded, picked up my laptop, opened my email. "What are you doing?" Her voice pitched higher. "Going to bed. You should sleep in the guest room." She didn't know Marcus was my oldest friend, didn't know we'd grown up together, that I'd been best man at his first wedding, that I trusted him with my life. Past tense on all of it now. The next morning, Sarah tried to touch my shoulder. I moved away, poured coffee, asked her one question. Did he wear a condom? Her color drained from her face. "Answer me." "Not always." I nodded, took a sip, tasted nothing. "I need you to take a blood test, STD panel, full workup." "David, he's clean. We were careful." "You just said not always." She opened her mouth, closed it. "Okay," she whispered. I worked from home that week. Sarah moved around the apartment like a ghost, trying to gauge my temperature, waiting for the explosion that never came. I was polite, distant, efficient. She mistook my calm for forgiveness in progress. I was doing math. 3 months ago was November. We'd been trying for a baby since October. She'd stopped birth control in September, told me she wanted to start a family. She'd gotten pregnant in December. The positive test had come 3 weeks ago. We'd celebrated with champagne. She'd cried happy tears. I'd kissed her stomach and whispered to our future child. But the timing felt wrong now. December, peak of her affair. I scheduled the paternity test without telling her. Non-invasive prenatal, a simple blood draw from Sarah. Results in 7 days. "What's this for?" she asked the nurse. "Standard screening," I said, checking for abnormalities. She believed me. Of course she did. I'd always been the trusting one. Marcus texted me on day 4. "Bro, we need to talk." I stared at the message, felt nothing. Nothing to talk about. "I'm sorry, it just happened." These things don't just happen, they're chosen. 3 dots appeared, disappeared. No response came. The results arrived on Tuesday. I opened the email in my car, parked outside the office, hands still steady. Probability of paternity, 0%. Not my child, not my blood, a stranger growing inside the woman I'd planned to marry. I sat there for 20 minutes. Then I forwarded the report to my lawyer, started the engine, drove home. Sarah was making dinner when I walked in, humming, actually humming. She'd convinced herself we were healing, that my silence meant acceptance, that love conquered betrayal if you just waited long enough. I set my briefcase down, loosened my tie. "I got the test results back," I said. She turned, spatula in hand. "Oh, everything okay with the baby?" "The baby's fine." I pulled the printed report from my jacket, placed it on the counter between us. "But it's not mine." The spatula clattered against tile. Her face went through 5 expressions in 3 seconds: confusion, recognition, horror, denial, collapse. "David, no, they made a mistake." 99.9% accuracy. No mistake. "It has to be yours." "It's Marcus's." Her knees buckled. She caught herself on the counter. "I didn't know. I thought—" "You thought you could fuck him raw and the universe would just make it mine." First emotion I'd shown in 8 days. She flinched like I'd struck her. "I'll get an abortion. We can start over." "There is no we." I walked to our bedroom, started packing. She followed, sobbing, grabbing at my clothes. "Please, I love you. It was a mistake." I stopped, turned, looked at her like you'd look at a stranger on the street. "You love me," I said quietly, "but you love what I provide more. The stable life, the nice apartment, the ring, the future you wanted. That's not—" "Marcus is broke, Sarah. You told me yourself he's drowning in debt from the divorce. He's exciting, good for an affair, but he can't give you the life I can." Her face confirmed everything. "So you kept me around, the safe choice, the provider, while you got your excitement elsewhere." "No!" "You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you got caught." I left that night, stayed at a hotel, blocked her number after the 50th call, sent Marcus a single text: "Congratulations, it's yours." He never responded. The engagement ring is sitting in a pawn shop on 5th Street. The apartment lease ended last week. She had to move back with her parents, pregnant, alone, explaining to everyone why her fiancé left. I heard she told people I couldn't handle becoming a father. Let her. The truth is worse, and I'm done carrying other people's lies. I'm done carrying anything that isn't mine.